Welcome to Garden City, home of the towers. This winter has had us in a chokehold, but it is March and spring has finally sprung, so let's see what I've been up to in my garden. I'm super excited about this. These are my chives from last year and they came back and I want to harvest them, but I was waiting for you guys. So these are my chives and I intentionally planted chives here on purpose, one for pest control and it's at the top tier. This is just standing here for now. I am waiting on Greenstock to send me my order so I could stack my last green stock. So these are a bit taller than they should be, pardon me. But long story short, it's the top tier, so I do that on purpose for bugs. And also this is where my lettuce or my leaves are. This is my salad bar green stock this year, the leaf. So no matter what, the leaf is always going to have my leaves. So I intentionally did this to be perennial so that it could come back every year and it kind of repels pests from getting to them. So I'm really excited about this. This will be its second year. I planted it last year and it came back. Ew. Let's just go through it real quick. So in this planter, we have all of our leaves. We have a mix of spinach, bok choy, lettuce, and herbs. Up top, we have our red lettuces and our bok choys, as well as some cilantro. Then this tier, we have our tatsoi, my echinacea, which is coming back from last year. It was its first year and it did not flower. So I am hoping and looking forward to flowering this year, hopefully. My thyme is still not there yet. She ain't there yet. This is spinach that overwintered. You guys saw it. I filled in with the new lettuces and cilantro at the top and bottom. We also have some transplanted arugulas. I also have viola over here. I'm excited for that to flower. And then you see the OG, the ones that made it through the you know what. These spinaches also made it. This purple lady bok choy, she made it through winter, but now she's going to seed. So we're gonna let her go. She been through it, okay? She ready to go home. My sage made it. I cut it back significantly, but it's coming back. More echinacea. This is arugula, spinach, lettuce, cilantro, and other little herbs. But you guys get the drift. Spin her around. Let you guys get a nice little look. Ooh, new addition. I got these little solar lights from Dollar Tree. They've been working so great. I wanted to get the spotlight one for the green stocks so that they can point down or whatever, wherever I need. Each pocket, I could just move it around and it'll point straight to what I'm looking at. So I got the spotlight one for the green stocks and then I got another one for the grow bags. I'll show you guys when we get there. But yes, I'll show you the bottom of this so you can see how it's going. That's the bottom. I'll spin it around. So now we have this new snow planter, which is going to be my potato planter. So these three bottom tiers have potatoes in them, and then these two top tiers will have sweet potatoes in them in June. So to optimize on my time and my space, I have planted cabbages and cilantro and bok choy and some lettuce and mustard greens just to hold the spot of my sweet potatoes because they can't come out yet. So until then, we'll go ahead and grow these cool season crops which don't like it in June and they'll start dying around that time, or I would have harvested them already. So that is a quick way to take advantage and grow 365 days a year. Succession planting and crop rotating. I'm gonna go in and spin it for you guys. Oh my gosh, we have potatoes coming. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see that? Hold on, let me turn it. Oh my gosh. We've got action. That is so amazing. I'm so excited. Cool. That is great. So everything's been planted throughout March 7th, and in the teens. And I just really want to finish all the spring crops as soon as possible so that we could get these summer crops in here. You feel me? I should be able to see that. The top is bok choy, mustards, lettuce. The second one is cabbages and cilantro. And I don't know if you guys can see this one, but we will. This is also Napa cabbage, cilantro, red acre cabbage, cilantro. So here's my strawberry tower. I did flip it around where now the strawberries are at the top and the larger plants are now at the bottom. So we are just waiting to see who grows, and some of them are coming, so that's great. We have the ones that were there, but I'm just waiting on these, seeing what's gonna come. Whatever doesn't come, I'll just pull it out and I'll wait for a runner and tuck it into that pocket. So the new transplants that I did are doing amazing. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys to see. We got our Swiss chard, we got white Russian kale, and it's the same Siberian kale, Swiss chard. We're waiting for our thyme and our oregano to grow back. We have red boar kale and Swiss chard, our lavender. This is my perennial tower. I want these plants in here to last me until next year. So the lavender came back, thanks be to God. This is white Russian kale. It's supposed to be very cold hardy, so I planted it now, so by next winter it's big and strong. Right here we have Siberian kale, the same thing. These are supposed to be my winter heavy hitters this year, and they're gonna stay right here. Red boar kale, supposed to be very cold tolerant. The Swiss chard is here because these do very well, I find, in the summertime. I didn't have a great experience with it in the winter, but they last for more than 1 year, so allegedly. So let's just see. I put them here. Let's see how they do, as opposed to being in the grow bags where they died this past winter. They may do much better in the greenstalk and closer to the house, so they'll be warmer. Strategic is what I'm trying to be. This is where all the stuff that I want to get me through the winter is gonna be, except the strawberries, of course. This is a dazzling bouquet that made it from last fall planting. Is it flowering? Don't tell me. It's going to seed. Okay, it's flowering, guys. It's dying. It said it can't take it. They did have a rough winter, so I'm not even mad at it. Alright, well, I'm going to take that out. I have many transplants waiting for a home. I don't know about that lavender on the bottom, but I'm waiting for it to wake up. So that's this perennial planter. Let's move on. So this is our grow bag station, and it is new and updated. We now have this really great iron stand that's gonna not break on us. It has wheels. I love that. And I'm hoping to fit at least 9 grow bags, maybe like 4 5s and 6 7s, but we will see. This first one here is carrots, waiting for them to come up. Then over here we have a Sahara kale. Over here we have a Premier kale, which I put there while I wait for this broccoli to continue to head. I don't know, I might just pull it though. It looks like it's struggling. So we have our dwarf kale doing amazing. These are watermelon radishes. Over here I have another kale that I pulled out of the green stock and put in there. These are the scarlet kales that made it through the winter. Over here is our garlic from the winter. And here we had the 2 garlics that made it from last year, and I didn't want to disturb them. I don't know if they're still alive or not. I also put seed tape on top of this, so we'll see how that one does. Over here, I transplanted that mullein plant that was at the bottom of my terracotta greenstock, and I put it in here. I need to add soil, and let's hit the window boxes. These are onion. This one is red Withersfield, and then this second box has Walla Walla. Let's talk about these cuties. Alright, so I am so excited about these. These are so cute. I'm trying not to be in their way. But these are my 7-gallon grow bags with my trellis system. I did have a short that showed how I had to secure these. It's been working amazing. Check that out if you need help. But these are my peas. I have snow peas, and then I have snap peas. And also inside I have planted radishes and more peas that were not started indoors. So that's what we're waiting for. I'm going to bring you guys in, but I wanted to show you guys how cute she is. And I love that I can move it all the way around my garden. So that's a plus, guys. Let's go see her. They are the peas, and I'll zoom in. Oh, you guys can see the radishes, but I'll zoom in. You can see the radishes coming up right there. In this bag, see them right here. So the outer edges are peas and the middle are radishes. And they are amazing. I love it. I love this setup. I can move them around anywhere I want. These are the new lights that I was talking about that I got. I like these ones for the grow bags because they illuminate all the way around. So no matter what's in there, I'll be able to see all the way around, as opposed to the spotlight, which would just like point to one thing, and that wouldn't be feasible for something like that. I love this. It's so beautiful. Do you guys like it? It's so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Okay, let's move on. Okay, well, while we're here, let's look at my blueberry bush. Boom. They're starting to come back. I need to definitely trim them and fertilize. So that's one. And that's the second one. This is the sunshine blue. And this one is top hat. And then we still have our little spinach that's going strong from September. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We have these 3 planters to holla at because the railing boxes are empty. I'm gonna make these planters a wall of insect repellent. So I'm researching what the best deterrent plants are to grow, and they're gonna go along this whole wall so I can sit out here and not get eaten up by mosquitoes, if you know what I mean. All right, guys, so we're gonna go through these 3 green stalks and we will be done. We have our cabbage that made it from last fall, all seasons. This is a cabbage that made it also, but I'm not sure if it's about to start bolting, so that would be sad. And that's it in here as far as the top goes. There's probably like a few spots of garlic I'm waiting to come up, but for the most part I pulled out the little cabbages because I replanted some and it just didn't make sense. If they didn't seem strong like this one, I just pulled it. So that's what's going on here. So this one's a bit empty. I'm going to span to the bottom to show you what I've been doing down there. We have a collard, but it is going to seed, unfortunately. It made it through the winter, but it's not here for it anymore. He said, I'm over y'all, okay? And I think that's the same thing that's happening with that collard that I also made it. It's not here for it. Okay, and at the bottom, I have planted 2 Long Island Brussels sprouts and a red Russian kale. So that's what's going on in this one. So this is my summer green stock. So I would like to get all these little cabbages and stuff out of here so I can start planting my okra. This one has red acre cabbage, radicchio. Okay, so in the February garden tour, I thought these 2 died, but they did not. Do y'all see how this red Russian is flourishing? She said, who was dead? That's what she told me. Who was dead? Okay, lost, but now she is found. I was bugging out. I thought she was a goner. She said, who? Who? Surely not me. Not me. So Red Russian made it, guys. She was just asleep, I guess, real hibernated. Okay. So yes, that and the radicchio made it. Praise the Lord. We have cabbages. We have the chicchio broccoli. This is my lacinato hanging on from last fall. I have dill. At the bottom, this is that collard I'm about to pull. It looks like it's not coming back. We have cilantro. I have a viola, another de chicchio, another lacinato. We have oregano coming back from last year. Another DiCiccio broccoli, scallion from last year. Ooh, look at this Napa cabbage showing off. Okay, okay. Who else? This is tatsoi, I think, and it doesn't look dead, so let's just see what it does. It might show out. So that's this planter. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Let's finish it off with this planter, which is my onion planter for the most part. So these bottom 3 tiers are all onions. Spanish, sweet Spanish Utah, Walla Walla, and red Weathersfield, all in those 3. Top tier, we have lettuce, we have viola, and an onion. Then we have more onions, some chives here, garlic chives to be exact, onions. This is a Premier Kale from last fall. These were those beautiful scallion that were so big and large, and I guess they died. They keep falling one by one, so they're not making it. This is another premier kale. I'm gonna let it go though. I think this plant is so big. I wasn't prepared for it to be as big as it is, and it doesn't need to be in the leaf. It would definitely need to be in the original because it's big. That's why I have it in a grow bag by itself over there now, because I want to see its full potential. Being that it lived, it didn't grow during the winter, but it lived, and now that is March, it is growing so lusciously. Like this one, like what? If I could eat off of it all fall and then it would go to sleep, but then wake up and in March I could start harvesting. If it had a better container, I think it would be way better. So that's what we're doing this year. We're gonna grow it in a grow bag and see if it withstands everything. Okay, and so yeah, we just have chives and mainly onions. So that is this planter, my onion planter. Let's do a final run. We got our salad bar, we have our potatoes and our cool weather crops. We have our pea trellises. So when the peas come out of here, we're gonna be putting watermelon and cucumber. So that's the plan, y'all. Keep me sticking to it. We sticking to it. We got the perennial one, which has our strawberries and our kales and our herbs and our Swiss chard. We have in the back all of our grow bags that have garlic or root crops in them or kales in them. We have our watermelon radish. Our onions are on deck, literally. This whole little section is onions. This gets the most sunlight, that's why the onions are there. Leaves, beautiful, beautiful. This is going to be our next seasonal one. That's why all our cool season crops are here. We'll be replacing this. Well, these both are our seasonal ones. So all the cool crops will get replaced with the summer crops like the okra, peppers, tomatoes, all that stuff. So yeah. One time for the one time. Right, so it's 88 in here today. And we're just gonna check in. Everybody's outside. The summer plants and the spring plants that have not been transplanted yet are still all here. But we are slowly but surely making it to our designated spots, baby. Yes, we are. Okay, girlfriends, so we have reached the end of the tour. Tell me what you're most surprised about. What is your favorite update? And what was the first thing you planted in your garden this year? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe because what? We grow together. This winter had us in a chokehold, but so does the wind, baby. Are going to, oh, I just combed my hair. What did the Lord say? Peace, be still. That's crazy. Thank you, Jesus. July. It's July. I need to drink some water. Welcome to Gardens. What is that thing doing? Playing, buzzing. They just don't want me to be great today. These chives are doing their thing, baby. Now there's a train. There was a plane. Now there's a train. Hold on now. You guys are rocking. Yeah, rock back and forth. You don't need that. You don't want that.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next episode.